Yo, yeah, RX back with another stream. This time it is Friday night, which means we are having a pre-party to some fights. Yes, with the UFC Seattle Pre Party. By this time tomorrow, we'll be done with the card or watching the main event. But 24 hours earlier, we gotta talk about it, put our picks in, and take one more look at it before it goes down. So let's do all of that, shall we? Because that all sounds like a great idea, if you ask me. So maybe it's just me, but I think it all sounds great. So before we get into that, let me do this real quick. I forgot to do because I'm stupid. Let me do a moment, please. One moment. If I can do this real quick, that'd be great. So, there we go. Cool. Okay, I'll be able to do that. I keep forgetting that I'm doing these posts with the videos as well now, so I forgot. My bad. But, yeah. So, one more can I really say there. So, let's not waste any more time and let's talk about some fucking fights, put our picks in on the pre-party, shall we? Let's do it. A bit bright. I think I'm close to being legally blind at this point thanks to these backgrounds, but yeah, that's what it is. Let's talk about some fucking UFC Seattle, shall we? Tomorrow, 17 hours away. I'm excited. I'm very excited. It's gonna be a decent card. It might not be the greatest on paper because the order is stupid, but I actually think the card is pretty decent, and I'm excited. Again, I think this card would be a lot better if the order wasn't so fucking stupid. But I'm excited for it either way. Everyone made weight. All the fights are the same as they were. Part of picks in and talk about it one final time before it goes down tomorrow, and we'll watch and we'll look at the weigh-in photos and face-offs before the end of the night. So again, pretty simple, and what can I say? Talk about some fights. Beginning with our first fight of the night in the women's strawweight division, one of the easiest fights to pick on the card, I would say top 3 in that regard, as we have our first fight of the night, a rematch, but not from an old UFC fight, from when they were very young on the amateur scene. We have Alexia Vianara versus Bruna Brazil, kicking us off in Seattle, and kicking us off with a very simple, easy pick for Theonara. Yeah, she can get the win here, obviously. She lost first time they fought when they were fucking young into their careers, but since one has become a really good prospect in the UFC, one has become a joke, and yeah, Theonara should get the win here pretty fucking soundly. Don't really see how she would lose this fight. She's better than Bruna everywhere, and she should win this one. Bruna, I would say Theonara is top 3 easiest picks on the card, and she should easily pick up the win here. Again, Bruno's just not fucking good, coming off a terrible performance in her last fight. Theonara coming off two very good performances against very different competition, and it should be an easy revenge win for the first time losing fighter, but now getting revenge here for only career loss. Give me Alexia Theonara pretty easily here. Not really much I can add on top of that. Minus 850. Yeah, I can't really disagree there. I think that very accurate. I can't really see an issue with that. Capology 94% on Alexia. Sounds about fucking right. What is Go Milk saying for this fight? I would imagine about the same unless they took crazy pills this week. 95%. Yeah, I agree. Give me Alexia by decision here. Finish could happen, but it's unlikely. I think it should be a Theonara decision here. Grappling, keep her down, wear her out, win a decision. Bruna is proving fight by fight that the fighting nerds can't turn garbage into gold. And yeah, should be an easy win for Theonara to start tonight. So give me Alexia by decision to get revenge and an easy win. Not really much more I can say. Then we have in our second fight of the night, a fight that still should be on the main card, but for whatever goddamn reason isn't. We have the first hometown fighter of the night versus a returning fighter after a long time away. We have in our second fight of the night, and again, how is this not on the main card? We have a bantamweight, our first male fight of the night, Ricky Simone versus Adrian Yanez. This is a good fight. Still no idea how it's this low on the card, and that's just UFC bullshit. What I do know is Ricky Simone should win this fight. He's one of the best unranked bantamweights. He's just a really good fighter. Yanez, first time back in almost 2 years. Dude had a lot of hype at one point. Now he has a lot of none of that, and it's his time has passed. Simone is better at this point. Again, this was 4 years ago. I think we'd be having much different conversations. But in 2026, when you look at this fight and look how they've been lately, yeah, give me the guy who's been more active and is just the better fighter. That's Ricky Simone at home, no less, where he had one of the best knockouts of 2025. Yeah, Ricky Simone's a pick here. Unless Giannis can land that bomb that puts Simone out, which very few have. It should be a Ricky Simone win here, so give me Ricky Simone to get the win here. Minus 170. Sounds about right. Can't really... Actually, I might even say he should be a bigger favorite. I forget what I said in the breakdown, but you could have him a bigger favorite. I think minus 195 is what I said. I think that's accurate. And, yeah, Simone should be the winner here. He's just better at this point. Yanez has not fought in a while and has looked terrible when he did last fight. And what more can I really say here? So, pretty simple. Ricky is 83% picked here and 17% going Yanez. They're still living in 2022, I guess. Good luck to him. He ain't gonna win, but good luck to him, I guess. Goat Milk, on the other hand, Ricky, no hair now. Yanez, I don't think that's an updated photo. What do we got? 77% on Simone, so even more people on Yanez. On Goat Milk, I don't get it. Ricky Simone's the pick here. He can win on the feet. He'll probably decide to win in the grappling. He's just better. Give me Ricky Simone by decision. Sadly, I don't think he springs another insane knockout out of nowhere. I think he goes back to his decisioning ways in Seattle. But a win is still a win. I think he'll be getting that win. So give me Ricky Simone to get the win here by decision. Would love to see another insane knockout like he did against Javid. But I just really struggle to see that happening. So Give me Ricky Simone by decision. Great fight. Should be on the main card. And should be the first hometown win for the hometown fighters tonight. We got two more on the main card. We'll see how they do. I think Ricky starts the night off pretty well for them and gets the win. So, not really much else to say there. Then we have the third fight of the night, and another one of the easiest fights to pick on the card. Could either be the lock of the night, but I'm going with someone else on the card. But this is just as fucking predictable as my pick for lock of the night. Now they're having the third fight of the night, and the other CKB member on this card. I guess they couldn't get anyone else, or I guess it was their only option. As they're having a complete can-crushing layup in our third fight of the night. We have a light heavyweight, Navio Sterling versus Bruno Lopez. Yeah, obviously Navio Sterling is winning this fight. Is there any fucking debate? Minus 675 almost feels low. He is definitely number 2 in line for being locked the night on this card. And I almost made him the lock, but I went a different route. But yeah, Navajo is gonna win this fight. Obviously, Bruno Lopez is terrible. I think we all have figured that out very quickly. And Navajo Sterling's really average at beating these terrible fighters to boring decisions. Don't know if Navajo is ever going to get a fight up the division to fight anyone actually halfway decent, but right now he still just can crush him, so what more can I really say there? This is fucking a step backwards from who he's been fighting, which should say a lot, and yeah. Should be an easy one here for Sterling. I'm saying card is cool for him. And nothing too much else to really say there, so should be an easy one for Bill Skarsgård. 97% picked on Tapology. Yep, I'm probably should be even a bit higher than that, to be honest. And on Gil Milk, 95%, so 5% going Lopez. That's fucking insane. Give me Sterling by decision. Very confident in this decision prediction because Sterling don't go for finishes. He's from CKB and he's friends with Izzy, so he has to try and fight like him. And how do you fight like Izzy? By winning boring decisions. So I think he'll do just that. Give me Navajo Sterling by decision. Bruno Lopez is trash. And yeah, what more can I really say there? Should be a boring walk in the park for Sterling en route to his fourth UFC win, and then maybe finally after the scene fight anyone halfway competent in this division, but I'm going to say I doubt it. So he might finally fight a top 25 guy. I doubt it. Now Sterling by decision. What is there else to say? And then we get to my girl back finally. Oh, I'm so fucking excited and scared. As we have in our fourth fight of the night in the women's flyweight top 15, we have the return of my girl, the king, Casey O'Neill versus Gabriela Fernandez. If there's any doubt, of course, I'm going Casey O'Neill. Yes, I would ease her way, but I actually do think she will win this fight. Takedowns. Striker versus grappler. Gabby wants to keep standing. Casey definitely does not. And if you can get the fight down, if Casey can't get it down, might be some issues. But we'll see. We're gonna see how rusty Casey is after over 2 years away. Izzy has had one fight since she last fought, and that was on the Drakus card, so 2 years away. Good thing for Casey, she is young still, but injuries have just fucked her over constantly. But now she is back, and if she's not too rusty and she can get this fight down, she should win. If Gabby can keep it standing, I'm worried. Casey has some striking, but it's definitely, her striking has looked good at times against Roxanne Modafferi. And what was it? Shannon Thompson or some bullshit. She's not the striker by any means. And her bread and butter is the grappling, so we're gonna see if she can get the fight down. I do see a path to victory for Gabby here. If she were to win, I would not be shocked. I'd be fucking sad and pissed. I would not be shocked. So it's that simple as keeps the fight standing, but hopefully Casey can get the takedown. Same thing Jasmine Just Vicious did against Gabby. So I'm worried. Again, 2-year layoff, fighting Gabby, who is actually pretty decent. I'm worried, but I'm never gonna doubt out on English. I'm not never gonna doubt my king, and Gabby's gonna bow down. So it being a pick'em, I don't disagree. It does make sense, to be honest. We're about to pick'em, so I can't get too mad at that. And I can't. I'm so fucking excited and worried, but everyone's gonna bow down to the king. So give me Casey, of course. 56% on O'Neal, 44 on Fernandez. I can't get mad at that 44%. Truly, if you think she's gonna stop takedowns and win, I can see it. So on Goat Milk, Casey 71%. So actually, Goat Milk's more confident than anything else. How fucking interesting. I actually thought Gabby would be the favorite on Goat Milk, but I guess I was, as we say, dead wrong. So happy Casey's getting some respect. I'm going to King, baby. So give me Casey by decision. Would love to pick a finish, of course, but I don't know if I see that happening, to be honest. So I wish it did. I would love to see her get a TKO like she did back in the day, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. So give me the King by decision. Did they fight already? No. What's a rate? Want to chat? Or get some new people in chat? No, they fight in 17 hours. 5 p.m. EST, whatever time that would be for you. So no, you got 17 more hours until the card starts, and probably about 22 hours until the Izzy and Piper fight. So you're good. You got plenty of fucking time. Don't worry. So again, welcome to the chat. Shout out and welcome. Always good to see new people. So and again, you got plenty of time. Oh, I saw it's now. No, I wish, because I would love to see some fights, but no. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST, whatever 17 hours is for you. So you're good. You're good. They could do Friday night fights, but then that'll leave the weekend really boring. So you got to thank you, brother. I really thank you. Trust me. Getting subscribers has been more than a fucking test and task, so that means more than you'll ever know. Thank you, brother. Thank you and welcome. So I appreciate it. I'm not gonna go into my whole spiel of my venting about doing this bullshit. So I appreciate it, and yeah. So yeah, not very much more to say there. So I'm going Casey by decision. Hope we get a TK. I would love to hear a TK or a submission, but I'm gonna say I doubt it. And yeah, not really too much else to say there. So let's see. The fight will either make or break my fucking enjoyment of this card. Please, God, don't screw me over. Give me the King by decision, and then her return. And then we have, God, it's fucking heavyweight, bleh, gross. Do we have to watch heavyweight fights anymore? I'm definitely okay with never having to watch another heavyweight fight, as we have in our fifth fight of the night in the heavyweight division. Sadly, we have a debut, our one of two debuts on the card in this one, thanks to a short notice pullout. Thanks, Walter Walker, you dumb fuck. As we have in our fifth fight of the night, our only fight of the night at heavyweight, thankfully, we have Marcin Tybura versus Tyro Fortune. Give me Tybura. I don't know who the fuck Fortune is, and I'm not going to pick who I don't know. I did fall for this trap against Alicia, but I actually knew who Alicia was a bit. All I know about Tyro, he was a fucking Bellator washout who never did anything, so great. Again, thanks to Walter Walker for pulling out here, you dumb fuck. And now we have this random guy fighting Marcin Tybura, so oh joy. I'm going Tybura here. I know he's the underdog, and his chin is so like I agree. If he gets hit, he'll probably get knocked the fuck out. But I've never seen this Tyro dude fight before, so maybe I don't know how good he is. He could go out there and run through Tybura, or he could be a random fucking nobody who sucks. So it's all about mystery of debuting fighters, and I'm going to fight against the mystery. Getting Marcin Tybura here to get the win, and again, I'm going to pick who I know and not who I don't know, so I get why Tyro's favorite. I don't agree with it by any fucking means, but I get it, and get me Tybura to beat this random guy. Tybura got lucky here. He went from fighting Walter Walker to Tyro Fortune, so give me Tybura. Give me who I know and not who I don't know. So 62% on Tybura. I'm actually shocked about that. I'm very shocked about that, to be honest. The goat milk the same. No goat milk going with Tyro at 53%. I get it, but I'm going with who I know. Give me Marcin. I've seen Tybura still be able to win fights lately against bad fighters like Parkin, Denise, Tuivasa. But Fortune ain't good. He will fall short here and lose. So give me Marcin Tybura here to get the win by a boring Marcin Tybura type decision. Unless he gets that chin cracked, which is a big if. Tybura should win. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I have no idea who Tyro Fortune is, but what I do know is Marcin Tybura knows how to win a fight against bad fighters. Give me Tybura by decision in a shitty heavyweight fight, like every heavyweight fight, because the heavyweight fight. Enough said. But I'm going to pick a finisher eventually, like in our next fight, as we begin our lightweight triple header in the lightweight division, obviously, as we begin our triple header from now until the main card opener with the weakest of the three, but still a very decent fight, as we have in our co-main event of the prelims. We have Chase Hooper versus Lance Gibson Jr. Yeah, this is an easy bounce back fight for Chase Hooper. We've seen this shit many times before of Chase. He loses a fight and gets an easy bounce back. It's happened numerous times. He's gonna get a little bit of hype again, maybe even win another fight after this, and then get beat again and start the cycle all over again. Lance Gibson, 0-1, shitty fighter, did not do too good against Bobby Green. Just still could have won that fight, but I think I said more about Bobby Green than anything. And yeah, it should be a Chase Hooper win here. Easy bounce back is an easy bounce back. What more can you really say there? And yeah, pretty simple. Hooper minus 330. I agree. I wouldn't go any higher than that. I even think that might be a smidge too high, but not a big deal. 93% on Chase. I agree. That looks about right. What is Go Milk saying for the dream? 92%. So everyone's high on Hooper. I will be as well, getting my first finish of the night. I'm going Chase by submission in the first. He should be able to catch Gibson a guillotine or a rear naked choke or an armbar or whatever pretty easily. He fucking Chase. Even on the feet, Chase should be pretty safe because Lance does not look like that good of a striker. And yeah, should be a Chase Hooper one here. Pretty sound again. Lance Gibson is pretty ass from what I saw against Bobby Green. And yeah, it's a normal, easy Chase Hooper bounce back fight. So give me Chase by submission at first. Pretty fucking simple. He's gonna win this one, get hype again, and probably lose. That is the Chase Hooper cycle. And then we end the prelims with our featured prelim, a very good fight at lightweight with a guy with all the talent in the world to be a top guy at lightweight, but has never been able to use it to its full ability. Open the panel down here. I still have doubts if that would even fucking work, truly. Maybe tomorrow instead. Let's go easy. I'll consider it. But I'll make this deal with y'all. Of my first stream after I hit 200, I'll open the panel. There you go. I'll make that fucking deal with y'all. So, I have my first stream after I hit 200. I'll open the panel for that stream. So it's never gonna happen. So, I'll make that deal with y'all. I think that's fair. I think that sounds very fair. So, because most of the time I'd be opening it to like one person if that. So I think that's a very fair deal. And yeah, there you go. There you go. I said it with my own words. I'll stand by it. Y'all want the panel open back when I hit 200 subs. There you go. But yeah, what is up, Steve? Always good to see you, brother. And yeah. Well, I don't want to say let's go Izzy because I hate him as well, but yeah, he's gonna be the pick here. So, but that's later. First, we gotta get through the prelims, which ends with Ignacio Bahamondes versus Tofik Musayev. Yeah, do I need to say much here? Ignacio's winning this fight. Musayev sucks. And this dude is going to be an 0-2 or 0-3 washout of the UFC. And, yeah, this should be a complete cakewalk for Ignacio Bahamondes. Dude's really fucking good. I've said it a few times this week now. Ignacio has all the talent in the world. He's a great fighter. When he's at his best, I think he could either be a top 10 dude at lightweight. I think he's levels better than Mauricio Rufy and goddamn Benoit, but he has never been able to show that because he always chokes in big fights. So, but good thing for him, this ain't a big fight. This is a complete layup against shitty Tofik Musayev, and yeah, it should be an easy night for him. So I would be down to do a collab with both of us for 327. Not necessarily anyone on the panel. Yeah. Always could do that. So, yeah, never know. That's not a terrible idea. Always a possibility. Always a possibility, and always not a bad idea. So, we'll see. We shall see. And what we'll see here is Ignacio Bahamondes at minus 320. I think he should be higher, 400, I would say, in that ballpark. He should win this fight. And, yeah, I think, and I definitely agree. It's hard to pick it because you annoys me. Why? But Piper annoys me more. They're both douchebags. Fuck them both. So, if you gotta pick the lesser of two evils, neither, but I'd rather get the pick right. So, what else can you say there? And, yeah. So, there's another thing I forgot. Someone who also annoys me is Ignacio Bahamondes with his waste of talent. So, he's gonna look great here, get a big fight, and then choke again like he always does. Can't fucking wait. Give me Bahamondes here very easily. Go Topology 93% on Ignacio Bahamondes and 85%, so actually more people on Tofik here. I don't know why. I'm going Bahamondes by TKO in the second. I could see a submission, truly, but I'm going to say Ignacio keeps it standing and wins with what he's best at, and that is kicking and punching the shit out of people. So give me Ignacio Bahamondes by knockout in the second, or could be in the first round. So, but yeah, he should wipe the floor of Tofik because Tofik is trash. So I think that's a very simple way to put it. And yeah, not really much to say there. It's gonna be a cakewalk for Ignacio if he'll either win impressively or win like Ignacio and go to a decision for no fucking reason. And yeah, not really too much else to say there. So Ignacio Bahamondes by knockout second. With all the talent in the world, he should not be wasting his time with guys like Tofik. But you got no other options, and you always lose when it matters. You get put in fights like this. So give me Bahamondes by knockout in the second to hopefully not choke in a fight for once. And yeah, there you go. That's the prelims. They're good. They're just badly ordered. Why is this down here? Why is this up here? Like, the order of this card is just so fucking stupid. And what more can you really say there? So it's a terrible fucking order. And still a good card. This is a good ending to it. Excited for these, but it's just, why is this card ordered the way that it is? I'll never understand it, but whatever. As we move into the main card, staying out lightweight one more time for maybe the easiest fight to pick out of the three. Well, even though they're all really easy, we have in the main card opener Terrence McKinney versus Kyle Nelson. Yeah, I really wonder who is going to win here. I have no idea. Obviously, Terrence McKinney's winning this fight. Do I even need to say anything? Like, Kyle Nelson is awful. That's a pretty simple idea. Minus 185. Should probably be a bigger favorite. Kyle Nelson is fucking talentless. I don't know another way to put it. And, yeah, give me Terrence McKinney very fucking easily here. 78% on Terrence should be higher. 85% on Terrence. Also should be higher. Yeah, Terrence is winning this fight very easily. Again, Kyle Nelson is garbage. And not really much more I can add there. So one guy is really good in the first minute of the fight, but sucks after. One dude sucks for 15 minutes. I know my pick. Give me Terrence to crush him in round one. If Terrence McKinney fight, kill or be killed, and he's gonna do the killing here. So give me Terrence by knockout in the first. Oh boy, then we have this fucking can battle right after it. I'm not gonna waste your time with this because there's no point to waste any time with this. We have in our second fight the main card and the worst fight on the card. We have Mansour Abdul Malik versus Yusuri Belgori. With Mansour by decision, I don't care. Why is this so high on the card? It's the worst fight on the card. Mansour should easily beat this fucking weight bully. Yeah, one more note to say here. He should be an easy night for Mansour. What? Belgori 58%. Goddamn Topology. Yeah, they both suck. Mansour is better. Next. And then we get to some fireworks at featherweight. Now they're gonna have a fight that has no way of going the full 15 between Juicy J, Julian Erosa versus the gunslinger Leon Douglas. This is gonna be a great fight, but I hate to make this pick. I'm going Leon. Juicy J's a dog. But no, Juicy J's a dog. He could win this fight. But the one issue of Juicy J has always been one thing and one thing only, really. He has no fucking chin. And what is Leon Douglas really good at? Knocking people the fuck out. I could use the debutant. Record ain't fancy, but he is a veteran from the Contender Series. He has good power. I won't say should win this fight, but in a firefight where someone's getting finished, I don't think Juicy J avoiding punches good enough and not getting that weak ass chin cracked into a new realm. So I hate to pick against him, especially what could be his last fight from what he said. But I'm going with Leon Douglas here. I think he gets the win. I think he's gonna crack Juicy J and get the win here. So minus 350 is bullshit. I do think that should be low. I do think Erosa has a good chance in this fight. He has a good chance in any fight because he is a very talented fighter. But again, Leon should be able to catch him there. So give me Leon Douglas by knockout. I love to get the finish here, and yeah, he should get the win as well. So 80% on Douglas. Sounds about right. Again, if Erosa wins, I'm getting his chin set to a new world. So 81% on Leon, so about the same. I'm going Douglas by knockout in the first. I see him just sending Erosa to a new realm and getting the win here. So what more can I really say there? If I'm wrong, I would not be upset because I would love to see Juicy J get another W. He's really good, but I don't see that chin holding up, and I just see him getting sent to a new world. So give me Leon Douglas by knockout in first, and what should be a banger for as long or as little as it lasts. I can't wait. But sorry, Seattle, you're gonna take your first L here. Give me Leon Douglas to get the win. But then Seattle gets right back on track with their final hometown guy of the night, and the most important in his last dance going to go out on a win, as we have in our featured bout of card at welterweight, a retirement fight, and again, not for who you would think it would be for, shockingly. We have in the featured bout of the card and the last Seattle fighter of the night, and the retiring fighter of the night. We have in our featured bout and the easiest fight to pick on the card. We have Michael Chiesa versus Nico Price. Yeah, obviously Michael Chiesa is gonna win this fight. Is there any fucking doubt about it? Chiesa, lock of the night, should get the submission round one. Nico Price is just speed running, being a fucking CT or then crippled by the age of 40. And yeah, this is a layup for Chiesa. Carson Harris was. This is even more of a layup. And this is somehow the easiest fight he's out on this winning streak, and he fought goddamn Tony Ferguson and Court McGee. So what does that tell you? Yeah, layup for Chiesa on his last dance at home. Nico's just there to lose, and he'll do a really good job at that. So Chiesa, lock of the night, gonna get him early. Simple. It's 96% on Chiesa. I could see him getting his first ever finish by knockout, but I doubt it. I would imagine Go Milk is the same. 98% go Nico Price is kind of crazy. Give me Chiesa by submission round one. Again, lock of the night. Should lock Nico up pretty easily and get the win here. So, one more can I say? Simple. That's about that. So I don't know, it's fucking Nico Price in 2026. What the fuck am I meant to say? And then we have a rematch in our co-main event of the evening. In the top 5 of the flyweight, we have a rematch a couple years in the making. As we have in the co-main event evening, that is a much better fight than the main event. We have their second battle, Alexa Grasso versus Macy Barber. This is a tough one. I think this is the hardest fight to pick on the card. And I hate to do it, I really do. But I think Barber gets the win here. Again, it just seems like Alexa has peaked, and I don't think it can get better from where she is at this point. I think Barber will fight smart and get the win, changing how the first fight went when Alexa did win, and that was an obvious pick back then. But now it's just really difficult to pick Alexa here. As much as I would love to pick her and see her win, I don't see it. I truly just don't see it happening. And I think this is going to be a revenge win for Macy. She might be dumber than Rox, but she's a semi-decent fighter. Yeah, I think she can grapple fuck her way to a win here. Macy Baba to get revenge here. Yeah, and if she's any bit fucking smart, she grapples or she goes in there pissed off because she is one angry bitch. But, yeah, I just cannot pick Alexa at this point. I'm the first time ever picking against her. She just peaked at this point, and I don't see her winning this fight. So I could see her winning this fight, but I can't force myself to pick that. So give me Barber to get revenge here. Topology agrees at 69%. Nice. I'm really intrigued to see what Gomok is feeling with this one. It's the same. Wow, exactly the fucking same. Has Alexa aged at all in the UFC? Jesus Christ. Give me Barber by decision here, obviously. This is gonna be a tough one. I could be completely wrong here and I'd be very annoyed. But I could be completely wrong here. Or Barber grapple fucks her to a win, so I'm intrigued. I really am. Good fight, good rematch. Probably could have been an Apex main event that would have been better than fucking Sterling and Zalal. And let's see what happens here. I'm going to future. I'm going Barber to get the win here. Again, she might be dumber than Rox, but she'll get the win here. So tough, hardest fight to pick on the card. I'm going Barber to grapple fuck her way to a revenge win over the former champion. And then the main event of the evening. Oh boy, a fight I am just thrilled to see between two guys I can't stand. And we have a main event of the evening, a fight I truly don't care about. Whatever happens, happens. We have in our main event of UFC Seattle, the Battle of the Douchebags. Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer. Izzy should win. Izzy should win, as washed as he is. Pyfer is just terrible. I don't know another way you could put it. Pyfer is just a trash fighter. Unless he can find Izzy's chin. Izzy should win this one. But Pyfer's grappling, yeah, he could. One a round or two and then gas. Izzy should win a boring Izzy fight here. Like, do I need to really spell that out for you? Pyfer's ass. I don't know what else I can say there. And if I have to pick who I actually think's gonna win, I think Izzy. He is a slight favorite here. That's very fair. And should be a win for Izzy here. Again, unless Pyfer finds the chin, Izzy his way to a win here. 70% on Adesanya, and Goat Milk is same. So I'm going Izzy by decision. Obviously, that's the only way he ever knows how to win a fight. And and we'll look at it in a minute. Yeah, Izzy looked terrible at the weigh-ins, which is definitely a worry, but he should still win this fight. And yeah, Piper's still trash, so not really much more I can think to say there. So give me Izzy. I hate both. Give me what I actually think will win. That is Adesanya. And there you go. Not much more I can say there as we lock in for tomorrow. Picks are all locked in. So, yeah, I don't change them. What they are, what they're going to stay. To look down on one final time. Fianara, Salmon, Navio, Casey, Tybora, Chase, Ignacio, Terrence, Mansour, Larion, Chiesa, Macy, and Izzy makes up my 13 picks for tomorrow. And yeah, I'm excited, man. It's a pretty decent card. Again, the order's stupid, but what are we meant to do there? And what more can I really say there? So I'm excited. It's gonna be a good one. Those are my picks. We'll see if I'm smart or stupid tomorrow. And yeah, not really much to say there. Last thing to say for the night, or do I guess for the night is, and let's look at the weigh-ins. Wish we could watch them, but we can at least view them. I guess Joe Piper was the first to scale. He found weight. Izzy looked bad. Izzy looked really bad to weigh-ins. So that's not a great sign. I don't remember Izzy ever looking that drained at the weigh-ins. He still made it, but yeah, that was not a good look. Marion Douglas on weight for his debut. Answer Abdul Malik, Lance Gibson, Terrence McKinney. Why did McKinney shave his head? Alexa, Cianara, she is so fucking annoying. Kyle Nelson, Bruno Lopez, Gabby Fernandez, Yanez back looking like Danny Silva, Tofik, Chase Hooper, always looking drained. Belagori, the worst weight bully in the UFC. The King, Briggs finally back. Nico Price looking as confused as always. CT is a bitch, ain't it? Junior Rosso looking a bit old. Sterling, Bruno, Chiesa for his last ever weigh-ins. Tyrell Fortune, Ricky Simon, Marcin Tybor looking very old. Macy Baba, and Ignacio Bahamondes all on weight. And then we can view them at the, I guess, ceremonial weigh-ins. Actually, we won't do it this way. And I didn't want to do that either. We're going to do what we always do, and that is go in order of the face-offs as the card. We'll do just that. Bruno and Cianara. Cianara as intense and annoying as she always is. She always finds a way to be. And we got Ricky Simon and Yanez. Rare time Ricky ain't towered over, so that's a rare sight to not see Simone be towered over by the opponent. And we would have, what's third? Why am I blanking so hard? Why am I blanking on what's the third fight of the night? Why am I blanking? I'm fucking Uncle Sterling, there you go. I'm old. Give me a minute. Sterling and Lopez. Lopez wants to be a cowboy so bad. Sterling just gonna beat him easily. Simple there. Then Casey. Casey always a bit intense. You'd love to see it. Regina Turledo and Tybora. You. Do I need to say anything about heavyweight? Then we got Hooper and the Gibson. Normal. Chase Hooper's always chill and respectful. Then we got Ignacio Bahamondes and Tofik. I expect them to be a little more intense, but they're chill. Why is Ignacio always like mid-seconds away from crying at the weigh-ins? Then we have Kyle Nelson, Terrence. Chill. Terrence is always very respectful. They're not gonna be all emotional. Mansoor, Abdul Malik, the big height disadvantage and all that. Good user, he's a coward who doesn't want to fight at light heavyweight. So fuck him. Then we got Erosa and Douglas. Very respectful here. Chill, not much to say there. Then in his final face-off, Michael Chiesa bringing the 12th flag out in Seattle. He's here and get tribute packaging. Jesus Christ. So, good for Chiesa. Nico's always respectful. Then Baba and Grasso. It would be cool to see Grasso get all fucking intense and heated, but no, chill. And then obviously end with the main event. I should have thought that one through a bit better. Cool. And, yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. No idea what Izzy was looking over at, but we're gonna see what happens. They were respectful, shockingly, and see what happens tomorrow. Should be intriguing, should be fun. I'm excited, and yeah, not really too much else to say there. So I think that's about that. And with that being said, I think that's all we really got to say for the night. Went over the picks, the fights, and the weigh-ins. I think that's about it. We got more fighting tomorrow. We got, I know, Moses Atuma. See that kid beat up another can. Brian Battle beating up a can. I know Karate Combat happened earlier today for some fucking reason. So, got some more fighting tomorrow. Of course, the NBA wrapping up. So, got plenty of sports this week, but we all know what we're all looking forward to. And that's some fights. So, I can't wait. And, we're gonna see what happens. So, I'm excited, and we're gonna talk about what happened tomorrow after party, probably around this time. And, should be fun. So, I'm very excited. Shout out to who we had in the chat tonight, Steven Harold. So shout out to y'all. Yeah, y'all are awesome. Quiet house. I'm in the mood to rant about it and all of that, rant and vent and whatever. And everything keep vibing, yapping, and all that in between. We'll be back tomorrow. Have some fun. And yeah, we'll see what happens with the fights tomorrow. I guess I'll go another minute or so. If anyone wants to hop in and yap, we could even go longer if y'all would like. But if we're done for the night, we're done for the night. And yeah, I think that's we're done for the night. So as always, I was going to say something from Blue Light. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please like, comment, and subscribe. As always, unless I'm forgetting to say something which I don't believe I am. Let's head to Seattle for some fun fights, better than London, hopefully, and see what happens. So, not really much else to say there outside of, as always, RX out. Good vibes only. And always.